Exactly. Okay, it's been like 6 weeks. It's
Yes.
been a long fucking time. So
All right, no need to curse.
let's do this recap.
Okay, so if I recall correctly, last time we renamed the Dragonhawk to the Dragon Rick. Rick is now the captain. I think everyone else got demoted to like Swabby. So Rick
Let me
is
check my
captain.
notes. Yep, that actually checks out.
That does check
Okay,
out,
great.
yeah. Weirdly enough.
Yeah.
I forget, I think it was
Yeah,
whenever all the giants were like praising you, like worshiping
Yes,
you.
yes, yeah.
That's
and,
whenever we
I'm
decided
also,
to do that.
I'm the president now, and we're gonna change things.
God.
Oh god! Oh no! Holy shit!
All right.
Make Eberron
no.
great again.
All right, roll initiative. Here we go.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
All right, let's roll them up, boys. Okay, I think we didn't do that much. Last time was the downtime session for cleaning up after we beat the brain dragon, the goopy brain dragon. So we came back to the fire giants and we got our rewards. I don't think Rick has collected his yet, but I think it was going to be gold. No, I did. I have a shit ton of gold in my inventory. I definitely got my reward.
No, because we found a bunch of gold. Remember?
Oh.
I only have a note that Altaic got his boon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are some who thought it was a little gauche to request the reward after all of the harrowing events that took place.
Yeah. we had the detox, I guess. After that, we did have a big conversation with the crew. I remember that. Everyone kind of got together and was like, "Hey, let's not get involved in this kind of bullshit again."
Let's stop this shit.
Yeah, I see it because you got the Bloodwell vial. The +2 Bloodwell vial. Yeah, I recall.
Yeah,
that. Yes.
volcanic glass.
Hell yeah. What else happened?
I guess we got to collect our boons. Oh yeah, go ahead.
You gotta collect our boons.
We convinced the fire giant king not to go to war with the dragons. That was important.
Yeah, we delivered the journal, right?
Yeah, to Duke Zalto. They are gonna look into they don't know who maybe brought the aberrants in, but they're gonna look into it. And then Altaic did some research at the Knot Library.
Exactly. Just reading up.
We found out about the last conflict with the dragons, and we looked at some of the loot we got, including we have like a mask and some vestments, but they're not magical. Nice.
Wasn't there like a relic that the giants wanted as well?
Looks like the locket, right?
Yeah.
With the picture.
Yeah, the locket sounds right, and it was like a humanoid creature. That tracks with my notes.
Gold locket with a painted portrait inside. There was also a carved ivy statuette that we got that was a dragon. That's what it was. It was a dragon. With slight pings of magic. That's what I wrote down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little magical.
Mm-hmm.
We talked to Corporal Finlayson and Lieutenant Cromwell. Right. Or we tried to.
I don't think we tried to like get some information out of them. I don't think we got much, right?
Yeah.
But I think we made things right with them.
Yeah, I think he was like chill afterwards, but then he like wasn't it like we were trying to get some information about maybe the mind flayers, but he was like classified. He gave us a little bit of information. I forget what it was exactly, but it wasn't like anything insane.
Oh, that there are like 3 different factions of mind flayers.
That's right, yes. And then it was like one on the actual planet, or the neutral ones, I think is what he said. And there's like some in like a ship or ships that are up, and those are like the aggressive ones from his perspective. I don't know.
Yeah.
They wouldn't tell us what happens on the like last planet or what the world is like in any capacity, just because it was classified.
Yeah. Wouldn't let us in on it.
We also asked about the Adventus, who trade with the gift, and we found out what planet they're on. They're on Aerith.
I gotta look.
Aryth. Aerith?
Yeah, Aerith.
In a floating pyramid around Aerith.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but on the space screen where all the planets are, the lights are shining now. That's so cool.
Yes, it worked! Yes!
That's so freaking cool, dude.
I don't see it.
Oh my. You don't. Oh, no.
It's
on the
really-
actual. You're
There's
on the wrong map, my brother.
Oh,
cyberspace
Which one?
map.
Top left is the cyberspace map with travel times. That one.
I added little
Is
effects.
this hold on. So I know I'm at Sulat Foundry, and then I go to cyberspace. I'm in it. I'm in it. Am I not? It says I'm not on the thing. but I'm
that's
looking
the
at it.
recorder.
Yeah, that's the recorder.
Yeah, R is for the recorder. I'm on there.
Wait, so
I
you
don't
don't
see
see
anything.
the shiny
See
the
lights?
stars in this? What?
No, I guess I don't have like a soul.
Oh
or
my god.
something.
I added little.
are you-
It's kind of minute. You'll have to kind of like zoom in and look at a space.
Okay, I see him now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're zoomed all the way out, I mean, even zoomed all the way out, I kind of see.
Oh, you do need to zoom in. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, they're
Oh,
moving.
they're moving.
Oh,
that's
that's
cool.
cool.
Yeah. it gives
On
it
my
depth
screen, though, I can
frame.
see them like blinking in and out. I don't know why you guys can't see that.
I can now that I've like zoomed in and can look at them.
Yeah, I didn't want to make it too aggressive. I was trying to
Yeah,
be
very
subtle
subtle.
about
Very
it.
nice cut.
Cool.
Some depth to the frame here.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
So we found that out, and then Toad and Rick did a sweep of the ship, checking for more aberrants and find any.
Oh yeah.
And the Chewingas helped the Autumn Gnomes unionize a little against their will.
Oh, that was yeah. There was a little bit of a thing going on with that, huh?
Oh yeah.
We didn't say, hey, Chewingas, just go out and do some shit, and they did. They did that shit.
They did. They like dragged them in front of the king.
It's kind of like our final act before we leave this planet.
Yeah, I think that was like the last point of the session. I think that was the last thing that happened because that's where we wrapped up because it was hilarious.
I mean, overall, we made a pretty good impression on this planet, I think.
Yeah.
You managed to maintain your relationship with the king and the giants. You averted a potential threat that is in cahoots with the aberrants. No mass genocide yet.
That's
That's
good.
true.
Yeah,
Not yet.
always a positive.
Yep. You convinced the king to not immediately mobilize against the dragons and maybe take a step back and collect more evidence before marching off. Based on the fact that we think that this might have been a solo actor.
Yeah.
And you leave maintaining ties with a significant shipbuilding entity, similar to your relationship with the folks from Ulrun, the Hadozi of Ulrun.
Hell yeah.
We haven't negotiated terms with them
You have not.
yet.
You have not. So you don't have any sort of straight deal with them.
You know what? With my boon, maybe I can ask for like a stake in their companies. You know, like get some stock in this planet.
Just to say, one of the boons could be favorable trade terms.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you can reinterpret that how you wish. If you want to use one of those to form, some sort of collaborative agreement with the king, yes, your party would be able to piece together that information, considering that some of you more know about boats.
I mean, I definitely think Onder would like that.
Did
I would
they
love that.
give us a discount on our ship upgrades?
They did not give you a discount on the ship upgrades. He gave you the Rings of Fire. That was his piece on it. You can.
Oh yeah.
It's acceptable to use one of your boons to You could probably use the boon to pay off the rest of the juniper. I can't remember how much you guys paid into it. Let me check.
Hold on.
Who's
I
the
have it
ship
written
accountant?
down. That's me.
Okay.
Hello.
Toad has a lot of hats. I mean, geez.
So we put a 1,500 gold down payment down for the ballista.
3% APR. Over...
Yeah, I'm tracking the total cost of everything was 9,000.
9,000.
Yeah, 9,150. So
It's over
And
9,000.
we put a down payment down, which is what you said we needed to do.
Mhm.
So we did that, and then we sold some fire opals. We had more money because we were like 4,000 short. So we should be at like 1,000 gold right now. 1,015 is what I have written down. If we don't get a discount on.
That's how much you have to pay left. 1,015.
No, we have all the money to pay that. We need to pay 9,150 minus 1,500.
Okay, yeah, that tracks with what I'm understanding too. So minus 1,500. Let's do some quick maths.
But what I have written down how much money we have left after that, which is 1,015 gold.
Gotcha. And is that
After we pay off everything.
is that before the calculations of the loot that you all just got? Because you got some gold in
Yes.
there too.
Yes, that is before that.
Yeah.
I don't know that I added the gold.
Yeah. So I'm tracking what's owed left is
I must
7650
have.
gold owed.
Yes, which I already deducted from the ship money when
When you set it up.
we set it up.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you
And I
wanted to
added
use...
the loot we got to the sheet already.
So you've
nice.
already deducted that 7650, but if you wanted to use a boon to ask to cover the cost of the juniper, that's acceptable to do so, and you can add that 7650 back into your coffers if you wanted to.
We got 250 platinum, guys. We're okay.
It's a good amount of money.
It's a walking around change.
We also still have a ton of purple worm poison. Let me be really clear. We're sitting on a gold mine.
You are sitting in a gold
We
mine
are
with that
like-
purple room.
The solar system's premier producer of purple worm.
Purple worm poison. I just be selling it to everybody.
You get some purple worm poison.
That
you
is-
get some purple worm poison.
That is what we call non-liquid funds.
Well, it's
I'm not
quite
liquid right now.
Okay. Yeah, so we are back. There was a lot of things that were done. We did not adjudicate downtime stuff as far as individual downtime during this break. And if y'all want, we can do that in between this session and next session. Keep it pretty straightforward of what you want to work on, because I'm assuming we're going to be doing the travel time in between these planets, right?
We have 7 days left, I think, on the juniper being built, because it was a 10-day process.
Yep.
To get the hole.
Mm-hmm. So 7 days.
And then we've been on the planet for like 3 days,
yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah. Geez, that's a packed 3 days.
Packed 3 days. Yep.
Yeah.
And so you have 7 more days on planet, and then you have from here to Dravago. It's a little bit closer. I'm going to say it's going to take you 10 days to get from here to Dravago. So you have 17-ish days. Actually, do you know what? No, I'm going to make this easy. You got 2 weeks of downtime for whenever we do the math. I'm going to go ahead and post that so we don't forget.
Yeah, we could just stay like a 10-day on the planet.
Okay. So I noted that in the Discord, so whenever we can do that out of session. Unless y'all wanted to do that now. We can keep this super casual, but I don't know if y'all will make it to the next planet this session. If we
Sorry,
do that.
is it 14 days or is it 2 weeks of 10 days? So
No, sorry.
20
It's
days.
you have 7 days on planet and then 7 days of travel between planets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my notes. Just
I
need to-
threw out a bunch of different numbers and then just came to a conclusion and didn't clarify. That's on me.
Okay. That just changes what I do, like for downtime.
Gotcha. So yeah, how do y'all want to do that? Do you want to just spend this session doing downtime, straight up downtime, just live, just keeping it casual, or do you want to actually get into gameplay, get into character, move forward, go below table, or on table? How do y'all want to do it?
I vote against downtime.
Yeah, we can do
I
that
think
between
getting into
sessions.
it,
Yeah, I think a lot of downtime's gonna be specific to the people, right? Like what your character is like working on or whatever.
Yeah.
Can we also
I'm not-
maybe? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm not a big downtime guy in the first place. So
Fair.
first session
Can we-
back, I want to get into action.
Can we also maybe like adjudicate boons between sessions? Like if I think of a boon, can we say that?
I think that's fair. Yeah, I think that's fair. We've got 3 out of 4 boons remaining. That's acceptable to adjudicate in between sessions because that wouldn't really need to be a whole RP thing, anyways. So,
Okay.
yeah, if everyone's cool with that, we'll hand wave that. We'll gloss over that. But if you want to talk about it, feel free. So.
I have some ideas, but we can do it later if anyone else.
Well, I think if
needs to
it's not, I would say if it's not like specific to you, like for me, I'm gonna get a shield. You know what I mean? So like, why would I worry about the boon right now while we're playing? But
That's fair.
if it's gonna be like, let's change the course of some narrative plot point, it's not a bad idea to do right now.
That you've got a good point.
It's not like going to change the course of the narrative. It just I think it's going to affect my equipment. I was going to take the money, but at this point, I kind of want to make my armor of weightlessness, which is currently light armor, into heavy armor. I wanted to see if they could maybe get someone to do that because I can use heavy armor. I haven't gotten to wear heavy armor this entire campaign.
The heavy armor weightlessness. All right.
From light to heavy, you said?
Yeah, basically just make it like whatever the base,
materials,
AC of whatever the base AC of a heavy armor would be in that case.
I would say you could use a boon to do that. You could also commission that to be done with your own pocket money if you want to save your boon for something else as well. So
the boon's worth like 25K or something like that.
Yeah, the boon's only 25K. The cost of doing that.
So I could just take the 25K and then buy.
Exactly. So I would say, what's the cost of the armor of weightlessness? Let me look at it real quick. Yeah, trying to save you your boons if you want them.
I'm thinking this armor of weightlessness is basically like an astronaut suit, so I'm getting like a heavy duty astronaut suit.
Yeah, and I think that's probably some. How much gold do you have on you? Yeah, I mean,
I currently have 1447.
It might be a little bit above that. I'm gonna say it's probably how much is plate? I would say it's probably the cost of plate plus the cost of. Let's just make it simple. I'm gonna say the cost of plate on the item sheets plus 500 gold for the enchanting, changing the enchantments, upgrading it from stunner leather to some sort of heavy. Heavy. So whatever that end cost is, you could use a boon to do that, or if you wanted to pull some money and save your boon, also acceptable.
I think it makes more economical sense for me to take the big money. In that case.
Yeah.
Because then I can just use the big money to pay for the
25K.
If we're gonna be here. Yeah. How long would it take? Do you think?
It will be done before this. It'll be done by the time you leave in 7 days.
Okay.
So
then
that'll be happening on Sunday.
I'll take the 25K. I'll make some wise investments, and I'll also buy myself something pretty.
Okay, cool. We'll go ahead. Mark that your boon is 25K. Just add 25K to your inventory, and then deduct whatever the cost of the armor and anything else you want to buy while on station. So.
God damn! I could buy a person.
Whoa, dude!
Not that type of game.
Crazy.
Rick gets evil when he gets his money.
The cleric of the sovereign
6 weeks have changed Rick. Oh my goodness.
You just see me come on. I get on. I leave for 7 days. I come back. I have this beautiful armor and a manservant with me.
We call those hirelings. They're hirelings.
Holy shit!
Well, what do you got going there?
Okay.
Plate armor.
So.
This is Joe. He's going to be joining us. Joe, grab my bags.
Right. So Rick got the gold. Altea got the item. Val sounds like he's going to get an item.
I might get an item. I'll save it depending on what we kind of
Sure.
what goes on. I
So
guess
you can
this
save
session,
it.
but I'll decide after this. Yeah.
Gotcha. And then Toad, what's their plan? Just generally,
Toad's
you don't have to give
marinating on it.
Okay, that's fine.
Marinating.
Toad's marinating.
Alrighty. Okay, so outside of game adjudication of downtime activities and purchases, what else would your party like to do before you leave Suat Foundry and the Moon of Ear?
I think I'm very excited to see the next location. I think I'll take is all set.
Do you want to visit our giant friends one more time?
Yeah, should we check on the guys with the brains missing?
Yeah, exactly. I want to see if Fielder thinks that it was a fair fight or not.
Okay. Okay. If you inquire with you can catch what time of day is it? You finished, I believe you finished at a long rest, so it's the next morning. You guys want to do a moment of introspection? Want to do a round table moment?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that. I've come up with the name of it. I'm calling it my moments of introspection.
Okay, gotcha.
Because I like.
I actually like that. Gets you in character, you know.
Mhm. Okay. So, as a new day dawns on the Dragonhawk, the hustle and bustle of the foundry seems to be going at all hours of the day and night. And as the shift change occurs at about 6 in the morning, the new giants and autonomes come onto the dock to start their duties and maintenance schedules. As the morning sun begins to creep around this moon's orbit, we circle back to our intrepid heroes aboard the Dragonhawk ship. Valerian, what are you doing as the sun shines into the ship?
Valerian is, it's been a lot that's happened in such a short amount of time. He put a lawyer hat on for a while, then a surgeon hat on. So he's been through it. And I think Valerian now, always takes care of Phantom, but I think Valerian is especially taking care of Phantom, really just being very, I think Phantom is very cuddly, but Valerian's just doing all of his favorite things, like pretending to fly and playing a game of chicken with each other, I think they're at the deck of the ship, and maybe one or two times Valerian will mount Phantom and they'll try their stunts a little bit because they weren't perfect last time. At least Valerian wasn't. Phantom was. I think he's making sure to take in the accomplishments, but also the lessons that he's learned here. And I think he wants to make sure that he knows and that he's learning that it's not just him that his actions affect, because especially with Phantom's with him all the time. And even in just the most gruesome of fights that he had, Phantom almost perished there. So I think he's now not trying to not take for granted the time and moments like this that he gets.
The wing flaps of a griffin fly over the rear end of the Dragonhawk, and the wing flapping echoes into the Arbiter's chamber, where sits Toad. What are they doing? It's a hopefully calmer day begins.
I think Toad is taking this time to write, or however that looks, in the spell shards, like to add the information that we learned about the aberrants from the GIF and what we know about the dragons and the fire giants conflict, just all the stuff that they've learned so far on this moon. And I think is really just enjoying a moment of peace and distraction from what was a really horrible experience for them in the last fight. So I think that's what they're doing. They're just working.
The echoes of the magical scribbling in the spell shards held by Toad echo around the walls of the Arbiter's room and through the wood down below, ever so quietly, down to Altair as the morning begins. What does Altair do?
You know, as always, it's this like question of like, I think he wakes up with Gus, like Gus getting up earlier, and like of all the interactions, I think it's the one that like puts the stark like question of like what is the nature of like the aberrant relationship with like other creatures, especially dragons, as they've been encountering them throughout the adventure. And like this one had a like in other planes, dragons have been hunted to extinction, and you know the planes have been unstable or perhaps have become like stagnant, although you know it's hard to associate some sort of like cause and effect. But this plane seems to have a thriving volcanic or a draconic presence, although you know we kept our distance. But even the little bit of aberrant influence over them caused an incredible stir, and we saw how giant society was made very vulnerable to the influence of these cephalopods. There's a very big question of like, especially with Gus there, of Altair's, you know, position and or like stance on whether or not there are any loyalties with these cephalopods, and right now I think it's like a stark as they go about, you know, their morning ablutions, like getting prepared for the day. It's this question of like, you know, am I doing something in an aberrant fashion? Like getting up for the day, like putting on his face with like a slight like shape changer aspect. Is this something that you know, Gus disapproves of? Does he catch a hint of, you know, unnaturalness to the to very typical morning rituals? I think that's what he's considering as he moves forward.
How was your rest last night?
I think it was poor, if I recall. I think it was if there's, you know, any, like, you know, I mentioned like I'll take like putting on his face. I think he would be paler, you know, had he not been like mindful to like present himself to the rest of the, you know, to the crew as being, you know, healthy and hale, but otherwise fine.
So somewhat healthy appearing Altaic steps out of his lodgings as the door clicks. The reverberations through the woods shudder to our last officer of note this morning. What does our doctor do?
Well, funny you should mention that. Rick has been playing doctor a lot on this planet, but I think he wants a break from that, and so he is preparing a little sermon for anyone interested. I think he's going to go around the ship and find out if anyone wants to join him for some for a sermon on the Sovereign Host. And specifically, he's going to try to give a sermon on Onatar, the Sovereign of Fire and Forge, fitting for this planet, given the situation here. I think the subject he has in mind is sort of the dichotomy between, how fire can be used. It can be used to create, and it can be used to destroy. Onatar is the sovereign of not only tools and artificers, but also of weaponry, right? And given the events that have occurred on this planet, it feels like an interesting dichotomy to explore. So that's what he's preparing for right now. He's got to get his mind off of all the gross brain stuff he's had to deal with lately.
Absolutely. And you do have a shrine, you have a sanctuary on the ship. Mechanically, you can, with your sermon, if you'd like, you can do the sanctuary charm thing if you want. For all those present, you can during your lectures, if you wish, you can issue out the sanctuary charms that allow that one-time healing word expenditure, if you so choose.
I would like to do that. How do I do that? Is that in the
if you view
Bastions?
If you view Bastions, view the Dragonhawk shrine, the sanctuary charm. I don't know. It's not a physical item that we can add to the character sheets. I can. I'll make
issue order craft. Am I crafting through words in this sermon? Metaphorically speaking.
Just right click and view item, and we'll say that during this sermon you can apply a minor blessing on some charms during this sermon of all those in attendance. And they receive that once a day, the one-time healing word cast.
Gotcha.
So, I don't know. That's actually an interesting question. What else are you doing? As the invitation goes out to the ship to attend the sermon, which I will in turn ask the party who's attending. But what else is the doctor doing? The man of the cloth. Less of a doctor today.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have another idea. So what are you expecting?
Oh, I just wanted to check. Okay. So Rick is offering this sermon. Who amongst the four of you would be attending? Well, amongst the three of you would be attending something like this.
I think for sure I would be, seeing Rick kind of gathering people, and I imagine. Well, let me just ask: Is Rick wearing any different clothes?
He's not wearing his armor. He's in robes.
Like very regal robes, or is some that he just already?
I mean, they're more they're preacher robes. They're not extravagant or anything.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think seeing you like that, I feel like I very rarely see you like that, and Blair will bring Phantom down and absolutely come along.
It's been a while.
Is this the same thing as book club, or is this distinct?
This is distinct from book club. Book club is different.
Gotcha.
Though you can bring your copy of the Sovereign Host Bible if you'd like and read from the passages.
Yeah, no, I think Altaic will have to read with someone else. I think he'll attend.
Okay.
More as a curiosity.
Okay.
Let's see how much of the crew attends, actually.
Yeah, how many atheists we got on here? Rick's trying to keep track.
About a third of the crew would consider themselves particularly religious and followers of the Sovereign Host aboard your ship.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's definitely the largest group. The largest religious group is the group that follows the Sovereign Host. It's the most popular religion in Eberron, and your nation reflects that accordingly on your ship. So,
Now, I do say that we are going to have juice. So, does that increase the numbers?
5% increase.
Nice. Okay, good. We're gonna have some grape juice. So that should really pump it up.
Okay. All right. So, with the morning's ablutions complete, your group indicated that you wish to check on the casualties of the initial aberrant incursion into the Suat Foundry and associated settlement. Am I understanding that correctly?
I think so.
Can I just say, just for the record, I don't think Toad does go to the sermon.
Ooh, pagan.
I figured, yeah. I figured duty of silence. Okay. I was gonna ask, but that makes sense. Okay.
Rick will remember that.
I think Toad gives Rick like an encouraging nod, but does not attend.
Okay, no big deal. No, it's fine.
You look so cute in your little robes, Rick.
I'm gonna delete.
Rick has a list of people. Okay, burn on stake. Don't burn on stake. Okay.
Naughty and nice list.
Yeah.
Real quick, Toad, can I delete the old version of your character? Not the one that says old. Can I delete that one?
I think so. I think the only thing I was using it for still was to pull. I don't have access to the my full spell list. I only have the 2024 spells, and some of the ones we were still using 2014 for.
Okay, then I will.
But when I import from D&D Beyond, it just imported a bunch of stuff. So maybe I do have them now.
Okay. Well, I'll leave it for now. Just wanted to double check. So.
Okay.
So as you depart the Dragonhawk off to the interior of the city, you pass by the giants patrolling the docks, and you receive some polite nods. The air here is definitely more... It's still tense due to the recent incursions. However, it's a drastic reduction in tensions compared to yesterday. So people are nervous, wanting to know more. There is some gossip about what's going to happen next. But it is the amount of saber rattling from the giants seems to have diminished. There's a pause here. They're definitely not marching off today, according to the gossip and chatter that you hear around the docks.
The hot goss.
The hot goss. So as you inquire about your injured acquaintances, you are directed into the heart of the foundry. As you fall down into the city proper, into kind of the lava flow increase along the streets that seem to kind of tunnel in to these long strip of different foundries where the hammers are constantly rocking against anvils. You can inquire about the status of the Forge Master. And you can, as you approach, as you walk in, you see the Forge Master partially embedded in the lava itself. And he seems to be studying some sort of creation in his hands. Slowly, it looks like to be maybe the beginnings of a large sword as he inspects it, dunks it in the lava for a moment, brings it back up. And the other giants seem to be hammering away at the anvils as the autognomes, in seemingly good spirits, appear to be running some of the smaller materials to and fro the blacksmiths themselves.
Is it just open in here as well? Just an open kind of area?
Yes, and it is hot. Luckily, your rings of fire resistance protect you from most of the heat. but you can tell if you took them off in here, you would be struck. But yes, the lava flows right through the floor in these tunnels that you can see carved out underneath you. The light seems to illuminate the ceiling above you with this glowing orange light.
Lord, I'm getting the vapors. Someone grab me a mint gelée.
But yeah, the Forge Master
What are we doing
seems to be working. Oh, is it bedtime? Okay, alright, give me a second.
Uh-oh.
Right there, just give me a second.
Uh-oh.
It occurred to me that I have not paused every single recording where he walks in, so 10 years from now, we're going to be able to get...
Oh, that's cute.
Uh-huh.
Aw.
He started kindergarten, y'all. He's so big.
So
He's
grown
grown up.
up.
He's grown up. He's been playing a whole lot of Minecraft. Made his first house. Built
Wow.
made a Minecraft house, and it's got windows and everything. Pretty creative.
Okay. Wasn't it a dirt house?
It wasn't. It wasn't a dirt house. It was a wooden house with windows. Of course, it's like
Dang.
Nice.
2x2 inside, but enough room
Mhm.
to fit his bed so the fandoms don't get him. He's been playing in creative mode, so he's just like learning the rules of the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cute.
That's cute.
Okay, back in it. We're in the forge. You wanted to check on these folks.
Yeah, I think Valerian is maybe kind of leading everyone after like taking in this space of how incredibly oppressive this would be without the rings. I think I'll try to make my presence known by walking loudly, but realize that they're all fucking giants, and I probably sound like a mouse to them. But I'll just yell out. I'll say, "The Forge Master lives."
Yeah, and you hear the anvil stop for a moment, look at you. They see you looking at the Forge Master, and they continue on clanging. But the Forge Master looks up with a smile, and he sets the sword to the side, and he wades through the lava.
Jesus.
Which to him is like kneecap height, so like you would fall in. And a little bit of lava flows off his body onto the ground as he walks up. And he places one of his massive fists to his chest, and he gives you a quick, polite bow. Says, Our great warriors have returned. I have heard news of victory over those that harmed me and my kindred. It is welcome to see you again, Captain Valerian, officers of the Dragonhawk. How bid thee?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, seems like we're doing maybe a little bit better than you were. I'm glad to see that you are at least back to doing what you're good at. Making some fancy equipment.
It is welcome that what I love and what my people need from me are one and the same. Yes, I am back in the forges, mostly of good health. The creature was a terrifying thought. To lose mind, to lose your sense of self. I feared I would not return, but luckily, the best healers and restorative ailments were able to restore me to enough functionality that I may continue my role in the Sunlat Founders.
It's good to hear. You know, if it makes you feel any better, gives you any solace, Forge Master. When I killed that brain-eating thing, I stabbed it twice. Once extra for you.
You will be remembered in these halls, all of you. That I can speak for certain.
Well, hopefully our relationship and trade grows, but I think in friendship, why not? And I appreciate the bow, but I'll start stepping up to him. And then put my very tiny hand out to his massive hand. Like on Eberron, we shake. It's well done.
Massive hand meets yours. Fire resistance. You take 2 points of fire damage. as this massive claw grips yours, because he grabs like half of your arm, but there is a handshake.
I'm gonna roll a Constitution saving throw to see if I can still maintain composure.
A straight face.
Okay, it's okay. We're good. Yeah. Oh, I think I grimaced a little. Then I'm good.
It's giving the two muscly arm bro clap
Exactly.
up. The bro dab. Yes, absolutely.
100%.
And he says, "You are welcome anytime in these forges, and I hope to see you again, all of you. We may see what the dragons bring upon us. Perhaps it is nothing, perhaps it was indicative of something far greater, but regardless, your people are welcome here. You have shown your strength and shown your honor to help those in need. It is known and seen in these halls." And he nods to all of you.
And
I bow back.
Can I'll tell if there's like a uptick in like the pace of work? Like, does everyone look like they're like frantically like mobilizing? Or like, like trying to like create armaments?
Yeah.
Or is this more sedate and like is he recovering?
Give me an insight check.
Okay.
Okay. They're moving at so obviously not counting Forge Master Sun, but the other fire giants are moving at an efficient clip. But without having been in this room for much longer than the time now and the brief moment you were here before, you don't know, you haven't had enough experience in here to tell if they're moving faster or not. This could just be the standard pacing, or it could be faster.
Gotcha.
Not enough data.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, there's, I'll take, wants to like speak. It's like, oh, it's a marvel to see that you're up and work, being so industrious already. The legendary constitution of the fire giants truly comes through. I'm humbled.
Yes, we are a sturdy lot. And we have many things to do. The fire rejuvenates our health as much as it rejuvenates the metals that we work with. In part and parcel, the fire that I work in heals me as much as helps me work. It is an ongoing thing.
Fascinating. Heals them. I thought it was simply something you had a high tolerance for. Thank you for sharing.
It is our essence. It would be deduced in well enough time. But for friends of the Sulat Foundry, information is already known to you that could harm us. This is nothing that I fear would be used in reprisal against our people.
Of course. We're amongst friends here.
Nods at you.
I am wondering, speaking of it, healing people, Full Deer.
Yes. He remains in the other forge, recuperating. He remains submerged more than others. He is lucid at brief moments where he indicates that the pain is subsiding, but his memories are scattered. But the healers in my review of his nature, I believe that he will suffer memory loss for the rest of his days, but when he is to a point where he can rejoin the forges, he will be welcome in whatever capacity he can give, such as his passion allows him.
Well, he is a warrior. I think he'll be able to come on the other side.
That is all of our hopes. He is a fine blacksmith, a fine worker, a fine man of the craft. I am anxious to see the days when he returns, but if his depredation proves that he cannot work, it would be a sad day, but I would wish him the best in his further ventures. We are in need of all hands these days.
Well, Forgemaster, I wanted to check on you. Make sure you are okay, but to say goodbye as well. I will be here for a couple of weeks longer, maybe, but we are soon to head out. Nothing else. The court, seeing your work with, not only in the art of healing people, but crafting. And I'll gesture to the big sword that he had just worked on. And magic as well. That circle that you created, lasting and being there and being what it was. It's just magic. I've never seen it. I appreciate you allowing us to just be a part of this. But we have a lot of things to attend to, so...
That's just the nature of spacefaring folks such as yourselves. You want to wander and explore, and I wish you safe travels and warm hearts.
Thank you, Forgemaster.
He nods at you as well.
I'm walking out.
Excuse me. He goes back to beginning his work in the lava pits. Okay. What else would your crew like to do before we depart this moon?
I got nothing.
All set.
Aye, Captain.
Whoa.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Okay. With that, you spend your week on the Moon of Ear, biding your time, investing in your own personal projects, perhaps purchasing some gear to bring along in your travels. And when the Juniper is hitched, complete, to the back of the Dragonhawk, you are ready to depart. Your ship undocks from the Sulat foundries, the hustle and bustle of the giants and the autonomes continues on with your departure as your ship slowly rotates up to the skies. As you advance through the heavy soot layer of clouds that covers this moon, the fires of the volcanoes in the distance alight the tops of the clouds in the orangish glow. And as you break through the moon cloud cover, what do?
Oh. I think we decided that we're just moving on, right?
Yes, but should we go carefully to make sure that the Brailish are
Oh my goodness, you're right.
waiting for us?
Oh my gosh. Actually, if we can, Chris, I would like to, before we kind of break atmosphere, just hover very, very high, still within orbit, but still within eye shot of the dock. And yeah, I guess we're just trying to look for them. Could we use our scope for that? Our detect magic scope?
You want to use the detect magic sonar radar, or do you want to use like your actual you have a spyglass that enhances your perception checks?
Yeah, true. I think I mean I'm flying, so I think I would be up to the rest of the crew, but I'm just trying to keep us stealthy.
Toad will keep an eye out physically through the spyglass.
Okay. All right. So let's do a stealth roll of the Dragonhawk ship proper. I told you there, so you can roll off the token. So that would be just a dexterity check. And then Toad, let's get a perception check, and we'll just add a +2 afterwards. Okay. So using the cloud cover and the soot to blanket the Dragonhawk's kind of submarine periscopic rise out of the soot to do an inspection above the cloud layer for the Brayless ship. You do not spot the Intrepid in the atmosphere, the upper atmosphere of Ear. However, you do spot a familiar-looking bombard ship, one of the gift ships with the giant cannons, seemingly coming in on approach to the docks. So they are outside of, they're pretty far past hail range. If you want to wait to hail them and talk to them, you may, but it looks like they're heading into the docking station.
Does it look like our friends from the Space Whale?
It does not seem to be flying the same flag as the one of your Space Whale.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is it the same as the one already on the dock?
They're flying, so the different... I don't think you would understand the symbolism of the GIF yet. It doesn't appear... So it has the same color as the flag flying has the same color as the ship that's in the dock right now, but it seems to have different markings. So we'll say that this ship is flying a purple flag with some accoutrements and some different markings on the actual, like some different designs on the flag itself. Similarly, the ship in dock with the lieutenant and the sergeant also had purple flag with different pageantry. The flag flown by Apocalypse was a like dark blue, almost black flag.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
yeah. So probably related to the one that's already in port.
Okay.
So what do you do now?
Do they hail us at all? Or do they look like they've seen us even? Because
they
we're kind of being stealthy?
They seem to be on a direct path to the dock. They don't seem to be making any calls towards you. I would say you guys are like 50 miles apart. So you're pretty far apart from each other. They're on a different approach vector from where you guys left. You could catch them because you're fast, but they're inbound into the dock. And it might be a different dock because there's a couple different docking stations that can be brought in.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, unless we want to hail them or something. So,
Yeah, maybe they've seen the other ships.
That's a good point.
that's
Maybe we should hail
Yeah,
them.
maybe. Yeah, we should, yeah. I think we just kind of will break cloud cover and make our presence known and make it very obvious that we are trying to hail them.
Peacefully.
Okay. Yeah.
As peacefully and friendly as possible.
You hail the friendly signal. You receive a hail of friendly signal back. There's an inquiry as to it's just general, like they send you basically a question mark.
We said okay. We do like doing flag signals. How we communicating here?
We send a thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, thumbs up emoji and smiley face.
Just send the halo emoji.
Rick accidentally sends a pregnant man emoji.
Another question mark comes back.
Yeah.
Exclamation point, they depart the dock.
M. Craig, M. Craig question
I
mark?
don't understand.
M. Craig? M. Craig question mark?
Impreg. Oh god.
Okay. Yeah, you can send quick, basic, like the what you could tell from like basically it's almost like emoji talk, right? Like what kind of signals are you trying to send here?
I think like maybe just talk.
Other flagship map?
Yeah.
Question mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Yeah, you wanna approach, you wanna discuss. Okay.
Because we could try to ask them the question about the Brailish through flag signals, but I don't know if that'll hold up.
Oh well, you
Yeah.
can ask for threats in the
Brailish
area.
flag.
Yeah, like you can ask for like danger question mark kind of thing. So if you ask that, you receive a negative because that's a standard check of like, hey, is there anything dangerous in the area? If you want to try to get closer to them and like talk with them, they say like you can. They note like you get the sense that like they will talk with you briefly. This is a passerby kind of thing. So, if you approach closer to them, you can be within hollering distance between ships.
We basically just want to ask if they've seen any ships flying the Brailish flag,
Yeah.
or like any other
Yeah.
ships out there that they have noted,
Okay.
and they could describe them.
Okay.
Like not in like over the course of their entire journey, just like in the area. Right?
Yep. Okay. They report no ships in the area. They can't disclose anything no non-gift ships in the area.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what they tell you. There's no non-gift ships in the area. They do note that they ran into they ran into some what is the words I'm looking for? Some astray animated spells of fire on their journey here. So be wary of potential dangers in the area near the moons.
Interesting.
Yep. What else did you want to ask them? They seem to know who you are, based on they seem to recognize who you are, and you can probably deduce that they've probably already messaged any other gift ships for information on you. So, what else?
That's all.
How
I
does
have.
how does their ship look? Is it like in good repair? Is it?
Yeah, it seems to be in on a scale of 1 to 10. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. So it's a little
Okay.
bit banged up. So they're probably coming in for some hull repairs. Their cannon seems to be in good working order though. So they're bombard. Anything else?
No, I think we just need to know if they're in. Because the thing is if they saw them somewhere else, do you think that they would give us the information? And I think so. Everything's classified with these guys.
Yeah.
They seem to include us in some good graces,
Okay. Then I don't see a reason we shouldn't talk to them. But
Yeah.
okay, let's go hail them. I'll ask if we can approach.
Yep. You guys are already within shouting distance of each other.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so it's just you've hail fellow travelers, what say you type thing.
Yeah. Listen, hello. I've worked with two gift ships actually at this point. We are friendly, but I wanted to ask the ship that we asked about. Any ship flying that flag? Have you seen them? Not maybe in the immediate area, but anywhere else?
343rd Patrol Brigade reports no unfriendly spelljamming ships in the area surrounding this moon. Any threats we need to be aware of?
I don't know that they would be unfriendly towards you, but just any ship that, looks like that is flying this flag.
Yeah, the Brailish flag specifically.
No ship of that kind has been flagged in this area.
Nice.
But we came direct. We just broke into the atmosphere.
Direct from where? Can I ask?
You cannot.
Shit.
You guys. All right.
All right.
Military secrecy, you understand. Operational security.
Yeah.
Can
But you thought talking to the military was going to be fun?
I
Okay.
was gonna charm him, but I don't think that's gonna work.
I mean, you could try to charm the lieutenant.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
A little wink.
Yeah.
Toad charms them.
With what? They're
Nothing. No. Toad does.
Debonair
if we-
personality.
I think if we get close enough, Toad. Well, we're not. We're just in shouting distance. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Anything else? They don't want to get closer.
Nah, I think we got enough. That seems good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I just saw the memes channel. God damn it. Children. They're all children. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Continuing on then. Departing here and
Full
heading
speed ahead.
full speed ahead. Let me change up my music.
Oh, did
Nice.
they mention what kind of magic? Do they get like a beat on like what school of magic it was? What their detectors?
Evocation. It was like living fire spells.
Oh, we want to avoid that.
Yep.
Yeah. Not
they
good for our ship.
they,
that's true.
they just noted it was a danger on their route within about a day's travel outside of Ear. So just something to be cognizant of. There is roaming, like living spells near Ear in cyberspace.
Near ear.
Near Ear. Okay. All right, we doing travel days now to Dravago.
Back on the road.
Back on the road again.
Well, I've got my roll table.
Yes.
So
Yes.
who wants to roll?
Murder.
Who wants to roll for us?
I think it's Rick.
Okay. How do I do
Go.
that?
I
Gotta
nominate.
I just want you to roll me 2d8, please.
All right. And private.
No, you can make it public. It's fine.
Okay.
Hotel
Slash
Dravago.
R. 2d8. It's 10.
That was the exact same roll as last time. Reroll. Spork
All right.
already had his birthday party.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. 8.
Okay. All right.
2
A
4.
Daggerheart crit.
Yeah, it's a Daggerheart crit. What do I get my hope?
Yeah, actually, re-roll, and if it's good for you, I'll let you keep it. I'll take the better roll.
Okay, I didn't really get it, but a 7. I don't know. Is it better or worse?
Yeah, who knows?
I'll give you a hint. Higher numbers are usually better on this chart.
I'll take an 8.
Okay. All right. As you travel. Okay. All right, we do have something here. There is an encounter we're doing.
Yes.
Oh,
Let's go.
Okay. Give me a second.
Space purple worms.
Let me go ahead and.
Living spells flying through space is crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you traverse cyberspace, the glittering stars among you, the moons in the far distance as you approach each and every one, you feel the sensation of the spelljamming ship reach and interact and interrupt another entity traveling through cyberspace. Let me pull you to the map.
is it the Brailish?
I'm gonna put Val there in the Arbiter's chair. That's about close to where that would be. But the rest of you can figure yourselves where you would be on the ship. I need to grab Toad.
Where am I?
Where am I?
Val should be. We've had a long rest, right? So Val should be.
Yes, you've had your
at
go
full
ahead.
HP.
Yeah, go ahead and take long rest.
Okay, good.
Get your shit in order.
Boom.
Amazing. What am I concentrating on?
Amazing.
Good question.
Holy weapon. Yeah, let's get that out of here. All right. Rick will be hanging out with the crossbow boys. How about that?
Hang on.
Hey,
Okay,
you don't
so
like
you're
ballistas?
yeah, you're on the top deck. Okay, so I'll say that you are 10 feet up. Bow. Because these guys aren't too.
Bow.
Where's the telescope? Is it at the?
Yeah, the
like-
telescope is on the other map. It's like right here. So
And is Gus Bertel just hanging out?
he can. Who do you want? Who do you want normally on the top decks? I know you normally have at least 2 covering Oak Blossom.
I like Gus and Ethne. That seems fitting.
Yeah.
And we got Hugo here.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. As you feel, right, everybody feels the ship being pulled out of hyperspace, if you will.
Whoa.
Ooh.
So you sense there
Oh,
is
it makes
some
me
sort
sick
of
every time.
you sense there's an entity nearby disrupting the balance of your high-speed travel through cyberspace.
That sounds terrifying.
Yes.
I'm gonna immediately look out for any fucking whales.
Okay. So you're gonna immediately look out for whales. Are you asking
Well,
Toad
let
to
me-
do that since you're in the chair?
Yeah, let me just rephrase that. I actually am going to be taking evasive maneuver, like preemptive evasive
Okay.
maneuvers.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
zigzagging a lot
Let me
right now.
Let me throw this Dragonhawk token on here too, just in case. Yeah, because the way we do, it's like your turn. We'll say right now, and rule of thumb for these is when you are pulled out like this pretty quickly. Most times, I'll give you like, all right, you have 1 turn. Something's up. If you want to do something, do it now. So if you want to do a ship action or if you want to do something else, now's the time to do it. Everyone can declare.
May I attempt to identify cosmic hazards?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes, you may.
There's like specifically a
is
thing.
that an ability? Hell, what is that?
It's a-
That's sick.
That's a ship. That's a ship action.
Yeah. It's pretty
Okay.
cool with my plus 10s, archaeology check.
Okay, all right.
And I will take the time to do it right so that I can get advantage.
Okay, what is the time that's required?
It says
A minute, right?
1 minute.
Okay, so right now you are in a 6-second moment of turn.
Okay, I will not take 1 minute. I will take 6 seconds approximately.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Identify cosmic. Okay, in a nearby space about the nature and size of the hazardous effect. So this effect, about the nature and size of the hazard, you have to see some sort of hazard.
Okay,
So it's
and
like-
I don't see any hazards.
Nothing's popped up yet. You just got pulled out of high speed.
Great. I will do nothing until I see something to identify.
You want to hold to identify? That's fine.
Yeah.
That,
Hold
okay.
to identify.
Hold to identify. That's fine. Yeah, we'll count that as your action. Okay. All right. What else is everyone else doing? Either individual
Rick is
PC
gonna-
action or chip action.
Rick is going to direct Dover, Haldor, and Eric to load the ballista.
Okay. Ballista's loaded. Nothing to
Get
aim
that
at,
thing
nothing
ready.
to fire at yet, but they
Okay.
will hold actions to aim and fire.
Get that thing ready.
Okay.
Altek is going to approach the telescope with Toad
Okay.
and ask them, do you sense something out there?
It just always feels so weird when we get pulled out of travel speed. I don't know.
Let's take a look. And he will cast, as an action, detect, or he'll use a scope using detect magic.
Okay. All right. Using the scope. Well, the scope is for perception, but you can combo those two things together. Okay. Detect magic's range is 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. Give me either an Arcana or Perception check.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll use Arcana.
Okay.
Come on.
There
Okay,
is.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh yeah. Oh, and everybody.
My first roll back.
Yeah, and everyone, go ahead and take an inspiration from the recap earlier. I forgot to mention.
What?
Damn. Damn.
Hey, I had another one. All right, no. I'm not rolling 2 3s and letting that stand. There we go. There we go.
I'll take out a brain blast.
Right?
Yeah.
Brain blast.
Yeah. This is I'm scanning about with this. Like so far, nothing. Space.
Oh, you have to take the cover off the end of the telescope before you look through it.
I thought it was weird. There are no stars.
Okay, and a point of note too, as a reminder, your 2 things change with proficiency bonus. Your number of attuned items is equivalent to your proficiency bonus, and the number of inspirations you can store is equivalent to your proficiency bonus. So you can now each attune to 4 items, and you can store up to 4 inspirations.
Ooh.
So
That's massive.
you guys don't have a lot of attuned items right now, I noticed, but just so you're tracking for future actions, that's a homebrew change that I do to the magical items and stuff like that. So, okay, so let's adjudicate this one. All right. Who's got faster dexterity? We can either. Who's got higher dexterity? Altaik or Valerian?
I think
I'm trying to think
it'll
turn
be
order.
Dexterity?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I have 10 dexterity.
And
Yeah, I
that's-
think mine is also 10.
I'm adjudicating whether or not you see what you see first before Valerian. You piped up first. I'll let you go first, and then Valerian, you have your 6 seconds. What
Okay.
you spot, Altaik, coming out of the nebulous clouds to the north of your ship seems to be a huge serpentine-esque creature that seems to pop out of the clouds, if you will, as this almost looks like a giant snake is appearing and heading towards your ship.
Toad? Toad, is this closer than I think it is? Or is this like, am I magnifying this and he's gonna step aside rather urgently? Snake! There's a snake!
Nick.
A space snake, a danger noodle.
Danger noodle.
Danger Noodle. So, Val, we still have your action. Unless, did you do something?
Okay. I was taking evasive maneuvers
That's
with
right.
the ship.
That's right. Okay. Then I just completely forgot that. Okay. So, all attacks made against the ship have disadvantage until the start of the ship's next turn. Okay. All right. With that identified, with that spotted, Toad, you can roll your Xenoarchaeologist check. And then once we do that, we can add some folks to advantage or to combat.
Got an 18.
Okay. All right. So here's what you get: identifying this young sea serpent. This is a huge creature. It is technically under classification a dragon. Although it's dragonoid, it is not a dragon. These sea serpents are known to be in very cold environments, such as the nature of space. So they would likely be well induced to avoiding any sort of cold damage. Additionally, with their large size, they could probably do a good amount of damage to your ship. And they likely have some sort of cold-based abilities.
Do I get to know their like any knowledge about like their weaknesses?
You can ask. There is. I can give you one stat. I'll give you one stat with your 18.
Can I know if its hide is thick, It's hard to hit.
AC. Okay.
Yeah.
AC is with your 18. I'll give it to you. Its AC is in the mid-teens.
It's not too bad.
Yeah. Toad will call out that cold spells won't work on it.
No cone of cold?
No code. I just learned it.
That's bad timing. Okay. All right. Did I add everyone to the combat tracker? I added Haldor as the initiative for the turret for the ballista, and let me add the sea serpent. Okay. All right, everybody. Let's roll initiative. Welcome back.
Ooh, welcome back.
And I've got Ethne and Gus on the board, so those of you that control
Oh
those
my
two.
goodness.
Oh my god.
It's a new toad.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm so excited. Oh, I'll roll for Ethne. Sorry.
No worries.
Oh, there's the toad
Should we roll for all the NPCs?
Yeah, if that's your NPC, roll for the NPC.
I don't have Gus control. Who has Gus control?
That
Oh,
would
you
be
cuss me? Okay.
Yeah, Gus is you,
Gotcha.
and I'll roll for a Haldor. Here we go.
What are you concentrating on, I'll take?
Detect
Man,
magic or?
Oh yes, detect magic.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Just making sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. Toad, hell of an initiative. What are they doing?
Thank you. Thank you. I kind of am not used to that. So,
What do I do?
great. I guess that's a really long way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Okay, that's very far. Toad will. Well, I guess I'll just hold an action.
Okay.
I'll move. Yeah, here's what I'll do. I'll move first.
Okay.
To the other side of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that's still too far. Sorry, it has been a little while.
It
since
has.
I've found
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Been a while. I will hold a fairy fire until it comes within 60 feet.
Okay. All right, understood. Next, Hugo. Hugo is just holding an action to attack anything that gets within range of him. That's going to be a standard
Yeah,
action.
okay.
He's just in the tracker just to.
He's got swords. It's not going to be nice for him.
Yeah. Okay. The young sea serpent goes relatively quick as it spotted its next meal. So it's going to move, and it will trigger your. It will trigger that fairy fire.
Okay.
So it's going to move within range of the ship. So go ahead and hit him with the fairy fire.
Oh, please measure template. Oh gosh, it's like the whole thing.
Ooh.
Oh, my foundry is going so slow. There it goes.
He has like
See-
3 fairy fires on him.
Yeah. The sea serpent failed the saving throw. So that's
Nice.
why the sea serpent is glowing. As this long, giant snake flies towards you through the cosmic debris, the cosmic nebulous, it lights like a highlighted creature in the dark.
Mm.
Okay, and then it seems to take in its prey. It's gonna go. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So that cone of cold you got, it's gonna take a page out of your new playbook and it's gonna expel
Oh,
a cone
no.
of cone.
Oh no.
Good thing we have these rings of fire resistance.
Fire resist.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it'll hit Ethne and Oak Blossom.
How dare? How dare?
Uh-oh.
Okay. So I need Ethne to make a con save and Oak Blossom. Valerian, would you be so kind to roll Oak Blossom's Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh no.
Nice.
Good job, Ethne.
I cannot pull that.
Who has? I don't think. Just roll me a d20. I'll do it. Or like I'll apply the things.
Oh, that's not correct. Jesus.
1d29. I'll give you ownership of a plus.
Oh!
Okay.
Massive.
All right, natural 20. Okay, so she succeeds and only takes half damage, so she takes 10 damage as this cone of cold and frost begins to wane on them. Okay, and Ethne looks like he succeeded, so he also only takes half damage. So Ethne takes... Here, I'll apply it here. 10 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, that's the sea serpent's turn. Actually, hold on, let me double check. Yeah, okay. Val, quick question, is Phantom in this fight?
Yes.
Okay, sharing initiative then.
Okay, I will.
Yeah? What will?
I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up closer to take 20 feet.
Mhm.
20 feet. And then I will use hex him.
Okay.
And I will give him disadvantage on target. Let me make sure I do this correctly.
We're re-greasing the wheels here.
Nice. Okay, amazing. So he is hexed, and he has disadvantage on, let's say, dex checks.
Okay. Dex checks. Got it.
Actually, can I do strength checks instead?
Yeah, sure can.
Okay. And I will, after that, use the sword as a channel, and I will cast Eldritch Blast on him.
There's that effect.
Oh, that's a sick one. Too bad I missed.
Unfortunately, that is a miss,
Yes.
but it looked really cool.
Do I get 2 or just get 1?
It rolls for the hit. Yeah, you should roll twice, actually.
2 beams a little. Yeah, it's okay. Yep.
Ooh.
There you go, that one hit.
Oh, that one's a crit.
Hell yeah. Hey, nice. 14. Alright, so...
And then it should also roll the 1d6, which I will roll. For the hex.
And we're also making use of the fairy fire, right?
Oh, yeah, roll with
I
advantage.
did not.
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
advantage. So roll
Did
one
it
more
actually? No, it
one
didn't.
more time, because you can't.
Mhm.
Crit.
That's plus 8, so that's a fucking 14.
Nice.
Okay, so that would still be a miss.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Haha, just kidding. Take your healing back. I meant to damage the other creature.
Wait, so you with Eldritch Blast, you have 2 beams right now.
Mm-hmm.
So the first beam was a 28, and you rolled 2 attacks for the second beam?
I got a natural 20 on the second beam, so. I mean, I could roll again, but
Yeah, there's nothing more you could do.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought he rolled... So the first beam was a nat 20, and then he rolled... Because both of them should have advantage, right?
Yeah, well, one of them
So
he
the
already
first
got a
one
nat
I
20.
re-rolled. Yeah,
Okay,
the first
yeah.
one I was a 13, I re-rolled to the 14, and then
Mhm.
the second one was already a natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so we're good. Okay, anything else, Val?
Phantom will approach. I'll put him back here.
Mark him as 10
and,
feet up.
10 feet up. Okay.
Okay.
And amazing. That was my turn.
Okay. I'll take.
Okay, I think the first thing he wants to do... Okay, can he, as a bonus action, like, continue scoping around to see if there are any more of these creatures?
Yeah, I'll allow it as a
Okay.
bonus action.
Alright, cool. So this would be a disadvantage.
No, it'd be flat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Normal.
Okay.
Alright.
Nothing appears to be additionally incoming. You're not sensing any magical disturbances besides the sea serpent.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, a lone serpent coming at us. Yeah, while the fairy fire, this fully glowing sea serpent is bearing down on us, and now casting a sheen of frost over Oak Blossom and Ethne. He's going to set out a Sorcerer's Burst, using fire.
Okay.
Let's see if this attracts any attention away from Oak Blossom. So I'm going to cast Sorcerer's Burst. It didn't ask me about advantage. Okay.
Does the creature have fairy fire attached to him?
It does, but it doesn't look like
Yes.
it prompted it. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. It's not a natural 20. So 15 fire damage.
15 fire damage. It definitely hits, sinks in, as you ignite some of the large, slithery, oily surface. It seems to catch fire.
It's like an oily substance that turns to, or that like drops temperature. That's fascinating. There's like a bit where he's now anticipating cooking it, and it's just like, that's gonna be interesting.
Mhm.
oh God.
Okay.
We have to ready the kitchens. That'll be his turn.
Okay. Rick.
Rick notices that the fire works, so let me see. Let me get the distance here, but I think I'm gonna be using my first 4th level spell. Oh yeah, we're definitely in range. All right, Rick is gonna channel. He's gonna channel the Sovereign of Fire and Forge, Onatar, and he's
Hell
gonna
yeah.
cast. He's gonna cast Flame Strike,
Okay.
Oh,
and this one is not
Okay.
an attack. It is a area of effect.
Okay, and it definitely fails its throw. As
It
you,
will take 31.
as it ignites on fire.
Ooh.
I will mark it as burning. It is not
Warm-blooded.
vulnerable, however, it is vulnerable to being set alight.
Gotcha.
Oh.
So now, at the start of your next turn, Rick, roll me 2d6 to add to burn damage to the sea serpent.
Gotcha. So for the record, it did 14 fire, 17 radiant. You said it's not vulnerable to either of those, right?
It's not vulnerable, but it's not.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's,
Just
but it
making
was.
sure.
Yeah.
I did light it up though.
You did. Yes, the oily sheen that seems to coat the slimy scales of the sea serpent seemed to alight. This thing is now on fire.
All right.
And you
That's
have
fantastic.
bloodied the sea serpent.
Rick will be like, yeah, and he's gonna take a step back
Okay.
after that. Get away from him.
Chief
All
Gus.
right.
All right, Chief Gus, security officer. Yeah, gonna come out. All right, so he's gonna set up the. Might as well go all out. Okay, so he's going to use the trick shot, forceful shot, to see.
Okay.
No, that'll be the second one because it'll might knock it back. Okay, so let's start with the first attack. Arcane pistol. Target it.
16 hits, 14 damage.
And then the second
Actually,
one.
glancing blow, so 7 damage.
Pew. Gotcha. He will fire again. Pew. All right, and then he will
Bang.
action surge,
Mm-hmm.
and then fire 2 more times.
Okay.
God damn.
Once.
Quick shots.
Bang, bang. So
Just
anyways,
for
I started
the
blasting.
out there. Mhm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, so that 18 hit. So you landed 2 good shots into the sea serpent as your
Mhm.
arcane pistol sinks into the sea serpent's hide.
I see this fragmentation grenade on, and I'm sitting there being like, does that get renewed on a short rest?
Does Chief Gus have the frag grenades back?
Yeah, I'm about to say, didn't he? Isn't he on like probation?
Didn't
Yes.
Toad confiscate them?
I think Toad's still hanging on to them. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Still hanging on to them? Alright, so I'm gonna set them at 0 charges out of one. Gotcha. How does you know what? I think as a security officer, like he'll shout, like, seeing like the cone attack, he'll like shout out for like folks to like find cover or to like scatter.
Okay, got it.
And he will also move back.
Okay.
All right, cool.
All right.
That'll be his turn.
Okay. It's the crew's turn to fire. So Cade, go ahead. Excuse me, Rick, go ahead and open up the Dragonhawk sheet and scroll down on features, and you can fire the ballista.
Okay. Let me see here. Oh, ballista. Yep. Oh wait, I click on it, but like, oh, I see. I click on the little thing there. 16. It'll do 9 damage. It's a glancing blow, I do believe.
Mm-hmm. It will do 9 damage. Okay. So the ballista fires. It sinks into Sea Serpent. All right. And then because it was aim fire, it's already been loaded. So the next turn, you're in a 3-man. You'll be able to fire every single turn. So
yeah.
Because you got a 3-man team, so you're good. Okay.
Good shot, guys. Good shot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're over to Effie.
F him up, Effie.
I have 2 questions. One, how big is the air pocket around Oak Blossom?
120 feet. Basically 120 feet as a huge big bubble. So the Sea Serpent is inside big air bubble.
Great.
It's breathing on air.
Effie will run his fingers through his hair, and then he will let me make sure I can do this. Oh, it's just so small.
What's so small?
Oh, the font. It's so small.
Oh.
I think you can change that in your settings.
Sorry, I can't open FDs. Yes, I can. He's gonna Misty Step.
What?
To the.
You can.
Top. Can I Misty Step on top of the? And I think.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, I mean you use because I mean you can use 5 feet to move before you Misty Step, so that puts you closer in range.
Okay.
Yeah, you're trying to land on the Sea Serpent to be able to get a grapple to, I'm assuming, attack directly via melee or something.
Yes.
Okay, or ride the Sea Serpent. This is cinematic. I love it. Okay, I need a check for this. Let's do an athletics check because you warp over. It's a matter of if you can grab on. It's almost like a grapple check.
It is on fire.
It is on fire.
I just want to make that clear.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, it's on fire?
It's
No,
on fire
is it
and
totally
covered
on
in
fire?
oil.
It's not completely engulfed. Some of its body is on fire. I'm gonna make Effie do a dex save to avoid the fiery bits. But let's do athletics check first to see. Because so there are parts that Effie can teleport onto, grab on, and he won't be set ablaze.
Yeah, I figured there were like oil pockets that were like now vulnerable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I think he's inspired by Rick and the prickly worm.
Yep, makes sense.
An athletics check, he said. Oh, I would like to use one of my inspirations.
Right into the
go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Effie manages to teleport and grapple on. So the Sea Serpent is. You are grappling. The Sea Serpent can still move, but Effie is grappled on.
Okay.
So,
And so I need to make a dex check to dodge the fire.
you need to make a dex check. Yeah, a dex save. I'll give you the save versus check.
Another 15. We're consistent.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. You are safe from the fire. Effie has done the cool thing. You are now grappling onto the young Sea Serpent.
Then I would like to use. What is the? Sorry, I haven't used this scythe in so long. When you hit a creature, you can deal an additional. Yeah, I'm going to use the Force Empowered Strike on him.
Okay, that hits.
That is not with advantage, so let me roll one more time.
Okay.
Just to see if I crit. Oh, no, but it was higher.
Not dead. Okay. All right. Yeah. That definitely hits. Your Mothwing Scythe that Ethne slings embeds itself into the side of the sea serpent, and you are now holding on for dear life. What else is Ethne doing?
That's all.
Okay.
He just grapples and hangs on.
Okay. Ethne's riding the snake through space. Hell yeah. Spelljammer. Okay.
Yeah.
We are doing the whole Cowboy Bebop thing. All right. Toad.
Okay, Toad is going to wild shape into an owl.
Okay.
So let me pull out that token.
A giant owl or just like a
giant owl. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I should be specific.
I don't know if it might be missing the image.
Hold on. Giant owl. No, it's on here.
Great. Cool.
Great.
Some of your I didn't even think to check your druid wild shapes. Some of those images might be busted. That's okay.
I think most of them are okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then there's Toad, and then I'm gonna fly out
Okay.
and I can't attack because I used my action to wild shape.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
You're within
That's okay.
melee range of the sea serpent. Okay.
avoiding the fire, of course.
Yes. If you are flying, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Hugo does nothing. It is the sea serpent's turn. It's got a paladin on its back. But it got
and a bird
set
in its face.
But it got set on fire and it's pissed about that. I'd be
pissed.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come for you, Rick. So 10, 15, 20.
Haldor, save me!
Let me give you some. It's gonna give me 200 feet. Let's just do 15, so it flies up. Okay. So 50 feet. Hold on, let me mount. Yeah! Okay, Yep, you do. I knew you were gonna ask. Go ahead, let me bring it back so you can get that. Go ahead and do that.
Oh, I forgot to target him. I'm sorry.
No worries. Go ahead and roll again.
You're right. No, I can target him too.
19 still hits.
Hey.
Same damage. Okay. All right. All right. So it's gonna fly towards. I'm gonna put it. We're gonna say it's over this gaggle, but I'm just gonna move it over here for simplicity's sake. Yeah, we'll put it. Actually, let's just put it right. Let's put it right here. There. Okay. And it's gonna attack you, Rick, because you set it on fire.
Boo! Boo!
Okay.
Man.
So it's gonna try to eat you. Okay. So it's gonna try
Not
to
the first time, buddy. Won't be the last. Bring it on.
It's an 18 to hit.
You know what? If I had my heavy armor, that actually probably wouldn't hit. Do I have my heavy armor?
You would at this point, yes. So we'll say that it does not hit.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you dodge that, and then it's gonna.
I would literally need one more AC, so I think it would be
Okay. It's gonna try to constrict you then.
Okay.
Okay, that would be a 23. I think that would beat whatever the armor class that you would have.
that I would need like an extra 5 AC. There's no way.
Okay. All right. So you suffer 28 bludgeoning damage as you are wrapped up inside the snake's coils.
Ouch.
So you are grappled and you suffer that much damage. It's going to try to devour you before it can fly off. And that is its turn. Valerian.
Jesus.
Help me! Help me!
What? That's, ugh. And, I will call over Phantom.
Okay.
And I will... Nope. That was not correct. I mounted the guard.
Yep.
Okay, we're good.
Insert joke here.
Okay, I am... Yeah. I am. I think I was like 10 feet.
Yeah, you're fine.
We are going to fly basically on the other side of him.
Uh-huh.
And let me see.
What's the plan?
I think I'm gonna cast Magnify Gravity. Well, yeah, no, I can. Could I cast Magnify Gravity to hit only him with FD on top of him and kind of messed up?
I think
probably not, though. Right?
Probably not. I think both of them would be suffering. They would have to roll. I think both of them would be on the target.
Yeah, that's completely fair. I will use a bonus action to coat my sword with the worm poison. I can.
Nice.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, go for it.
I don't know what that's doing.
I don't know what that was either. That was as if you were throwing it at because you can throw it too.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, use it. That's all that counts. And I will take 2 swipes at this creature.
Go for it. Roll the hit. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, 21 damage. That's a good hit. This thing is on its last legs.
Well, it hasn't even taken poison
Oh
damage
yeah,
yet,
roll
right?
actually roll the purple worm poison damage. How much is that?
Right.
Like 12d6? Something stupid?
It's 12d6, yeah, and they have to make a DC 19. Is it con save?
Yeah.
I think?
That sounds right.
My.
Or, yeah.
Constitution saving throw, DC 19. Yep.
I'll roll that while you roll the damage.
Takes half as much damage as on his. Yeah. I have to roll 13d6 with hex. Oh my god.
Okay, how do you kill the sea serpent with poison?
No way.
That's a new monster.
Have we used the purple worm poison on a creature yet? I don't think we have.
We've tried so hard.
We've tried.
Yeah, I think they don't. I think Valerian doesn't really know how hard this poison is. So I think he it's kind of all one fell swoop. Phantom and him have almost like an unspoken kind of connection. So Phantom comes over, he mounts Phantom. At the same time, he is pulling out the like a cloth and putting the poison on it to coat the sword perfectly. And in that same stroke of coating the sword, he'll take a swipe, and as it enters the worm the snake, I feel like it just ripples with like purple veins.
Mm-hmm.
And just very quickly starts just parts of it just fade to brown and then black and then crumble, and then it just connects and connects and connects.
Absolutely. Yeah, this whole thing becomes poisoned with a very fast-acting poison. As this young sea serpent's potentiality of being a meal for your ship quickly erases itself by the poison that flows through the creature, and the flames are still burning this. So it's this blackened, charred husk wrapped around Rick on the deck of your ship, and that's this fight.
You were keeping that on yourself? Like you just had that poison on you?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I have a couple more as well.
Oh God! Don't come near me.
I did not think that's what it did, though. I won't lie. That is wow.
That's disturbing.
Yeah, I don't want to eat that. I will just for the record.
Can I make like some kind of check to see how coolly Effie falls to the deck of the ship?
Yeah. Go ahead. Let's acrobatics or athletics, or athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics for sure.
Passable. A slight stumble that nobody notices. Still cool.
Nice.
Nice landing, Effie.
He just nods stoically.
He's so cool. He's
How
so
does his
freaking
hair always do
God.
that?
Oh, yeah. Okay. That was your random encounter on the way to Dravaga.
Wasn't too bad. Let's
Wasn't too
get the
bad.
frost off of Oak Blossom's branches real quick.
Yeah, Oak Blossom's got some frost on there. He will heal quickly enough. She can take the equivalent of a short rest to repair herself in relatively quick time. But she was very, her teeth were chattering for a second there. Just, that sucked. Good job. Glad there's not more of them, right? There's not more of them?
As far as Altaik has been doing, I don't see anything.
Cool. Let's get
Can
going.
Can I? Oh, never mind then.
No,
I was like, can Toad like do like a lap in the bubble to see if they see any more?
yeah, you can. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, that should have been with advantage. Sorry.
Yeah, roll one more time. You do see two more far outside of the range that would prohibit you from jumping to Spelljammer speed.
Okay.
They're not directly
Toad-
heading here, but they seem to notice them.
Toad comes back and lets Valerian know that we should get out of here.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't look great, Toad, but do you think any of it's salvageable? Maybe we can get the insides, maybe an organ or two.
Purple worm cured, maybe?
I was kind of thinking it would be cool to collect some of the like oil stuff that was coming out of it. For reasons.
For
Oh.
reasons.
Can I
It just looked very
investigate the
flammable.
remains to see if, actually.
Am I like is Rick covered in oil? He can maybe scrape some off himself.
Yeah, actually, because you would have. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll, but you would have been taking burning damage if you were continued to be grappled. So you are covered in some of the oil that maybe has not alighted yet, and you are a sticky guy. You can fill up. Toad, roll me a. What would this be? What would this check be to try to? I'm assuming you're trying to harvest some of this oil. Let's do. Senior archaeologist or cook. Both of those would work in this situation. Actually, herbalism too. Any of those would work in this scenario.
Okay. I will do just need an archaeologist.
Okay.
Oh, I will use my last inspiration
Oh.
to reroll my second nat 1 of the night. That's much better.
That's much better.
There we go.
Okay. Roll me 2d4.
Oops, too many flashes.
You receive 4 flasks of oil. I will add one to your character sheet so you can see it. They're just standard flammable oil. But also it seemed to be coated in just a little bit of a stronger oil too. It's kind of a mixture. Some of the more potent stuff looks like it might have some other effects. So you receive what you can distill into an oil of slipperiness.
Oh.
Let me double check the rollable table, make sure there wasn't anything else. Yeah, no, that's it for that one.
Oh wow.
Can I
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, how many flasks do I get of the other
Four
the good
flasks.
stuff?
4 flasks, 1 oil of slipperiness.
1 oil, okay.
It should be on your sheet
Thank you.
now. I dropped them on there.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so what y'all doing now? Trying to harvest the sea serpent? What are we doing? What's
No,
left?
we get out of here with the other sea serpents. Go up.
Yeah.
I-
Toad looks
yeah.
at it longingly, maybe for a second.
Maybe we don't have to butcher the entire thing, but we could take some, cuts while we remove the, the frost from Oak Blossom. I don't know if.
But is there anything salvageable? I mean, it's all.
Yeah, the oil was the
No,
biggest part.
Gotcha. Okay.
There would have been meat.
Would have been, could have been.
I mean,
Oh,
you can
Could've
try to
been.
get some poisonous meat at your own peril.
No. Toad thinks about it, but no.
Right. So, Valerian,
Good night, sweet prince. We pushed the corpse off the.
Yeah. Gross.
all right.
Ew.
I do want to understand why or how it pulled us out of does it have like a gravitational, like some type of gravitational?
It has
Magic?
it has to do with the magic of the spelljamming helmets.
Okay.
If another particularly magical entity in space connects, right? If the auras meet in space, they will a strong enough aura meets in space, it will slow down. It will basically disrupt both of them, and they will be knocked out of. They're out of sync, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Valerian. I think I'm just trying to understand that. Valerian is just trying to understand that maybe to use that as a some type of advantage. Yeah, I think we push the poisoned corpse away.
Okay.
And let's get out of here.
All right. So, within 1 day of Dravago, you hit the cyberspace buoy for Professor Oryx's observations, which I will post in handouts, and I will read it out loud.
Ooh.
Professor Ceresia Oryx's observations of Dravago, the herder's moon. Dravago stands out immediately among the moons, a pale lavender sphere that glows softly against the dark of cyberspace. Its coloration seems to come from a broad expanse of ice, shifting between smooth plains and jagged, crystalline spires that reflect the light in strange ways, sometimes glimmering brightly, sometimes swallowing the glow almost entirely. The surface appears harsher than that of its neighbors, suggesting an extremely cold and unforgiving environment. In several places, we can make out what seem to be fractures or ridges cutting across the terrain, perhaps long valleys filled with ice or glacial flows spreading outward across the plains. On one prominent continent, our instruments have revealed 3 distinct concentrations of settlements. The first appears as a cluster of geometric shapes laid out in a rigid grid that shines faintly against the surrounding snowfields, suggesting deliberate construction. The second is more spread out, perched near the edge of what may be a mountain range. Its structures reflect light irregularly, as though built from different materials or layered along the slope. The third is smaller but distinct, appearing almost circular in arrangement on the coast of the continent. Beyond these 3 points of habitation, the continent is largely empty, marked by endless stretches of pale lavender ice and sparse forests. Whatever thrives on Dravago, it clings closely to these isolated settlements amidst a stark and frozen expanse. The dragon mark associated with Dravago is the mark of handling. Anything you want to do on the ship before you descend into the atmosphere of Dravago?
We got some cold weather clothes when we were on Olaroon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're good with that.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to get the ship to prepare for cold weather climbs.
Yeah, I think we do kind of slow down just to make sure everyone has like a chance to, gather themselves and prepare.
Oak Blossom needs to go into evergreen mode.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Like, what do we do with Oak Blossom? But sometimes you gotta shed some leaves.
She gotta go pine tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to do before you descend into the atmosphere of Dravago?
Toad will send back the report of what occurred on
Here?
Oh yeah,
Here.
Oh, did we not do that?
we did not do that
You
yet.
typically do it
Did
when
we-
you depart. Yeah.
Oh.
Did we go? You're right. Did we go up at one point briefly to like send a report back?
You did. I owe you a reply and a write-up.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm about to say, I thought we got, because that was like pretty important. Like, hey, Braylon just attacked us. We got
Yes,
to let them know.
yes, I
about that.
owe you communications on from your folks.
Right. Okay. Then I think Toad will. We can adjudicate if Toad does it like based on.
Yeah,
The
and we
response we
can do that out of session too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else?
The note or the observations mention, one settlement established in like a cluster of geometric shapes. Are they like visible from? Are those shapes like visible from like far distance from like the atmosphere? Can they be like visible on the way in?
How about this?
I think Altec would like to keep an eye out for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
as
How
they
about this?
approach.
This map, this planet has an overworld map.
Oh. Oh, and it's snowing. Hell yes.
Okay.
Our GM is so nice.
So,
Wow.
in order of description, the geometric one is the city up top. It's flowing from top. The descriptions are from top to bottom.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
I think this is a good spot to end the session for tonight.
Yeah.
As you can take in this continent of the primarily inhabited areas of the moon of Travaga. The snowy, icy landscape. We'll make a decision on where we want to go next session, where you want to head in, and we'll see what awaits you on the moon.
Toad, make sure you let Professor Ulrich know that all shapes are geometric. You don't need to specify.
Yeah. That was such a weird slip up from
Is that true?
prestigious.
I actually don't know.
I don't think that's true.
I think you have to experience a lot more, okay, before you can say that confidently.
What's a non-geometric shape? Give me a non-geometric shape.
Give you plenty of non-geometric shapes, and like you could just draw like a bunch of like random doodles, and it was like, behold, geometry.
All right.
Characterized by curves and flowing lines. I see. So a circle's not a geometric shape?
Well-
does this look like a circle, Rick? There are organic shapes as well.
Well, we will end this session and this recording here.
Mhm.
We'll see where you send the Dragonhawk to next time.
Hell yeah.